This is Scorpio Sexuality and Astrology Season Sex Tips for your shamelessly sexy sexual self-care. So despite whether or not you have Scorpio in your chart, this video is for you because we move through all the 12 zodiac collective seasons and we are just talking about the energies, and I give you specific sex tips, relationships advice, date nights, and things that you can do this Scorpio season and the year ahead if you come back and watch this in the future too, how to use and alchemize these sexual energies, boo. So I am here for it. So what up? I am shamelessly sexy Jackie here. She, her are my pronouns. I'm a certified sex therapist turned sexual confidence coach, and I use astrology as a tool to help people understand their sexuality, intimacy, turn-ons, turn-offs, pleasure, and more here. And I also make videos on tarot. I'm a psychic medium. So if you want a private read with me at all that info is in the description box below. And make sure to smash that subscribe button and like this video if you are here for it too, boo. But let's get into this. To my Scorpio babies out there, happy freaking birthday. To my Scorpio sons, what are you doing for your birthday? Let me know in the comments below. I'm excited to see what you are doing because I love to know how people celebrate. So let's celebrate you. Let's get some Scorpio emojis in the comments too. Okay, so we are going to be using my Sexuality deck today to just talk a little bit about what you need to know during Scorpio season with the sexual energies overall, the themes, everything like that. So if you aren't new, thank you for your continued support. You might recognize this deck from my reads, y'all. So let's dive into Scorpio overall. The overall sexual energies of Scorpio is they are the most kinkiest sexual sign here, okay? And they have a lot of maybe sexual secrets, but this is also a time of year where you might notice your libido goes up. Sexual secrets could come out, mysteries, kinks. There could be really intense, passionate sex during this time. You may be inclined to explore BDSM and kink more, or even power dynamics like in a partnered relationship or potentially opening up, but there's some like mysterious like fantasy during Scorpio season, which I'm here for it. Scorpio is the most sexual sign because they do rule the genitals here. So let's talk a little bit about Scorpio season sex tips. So sex tip number 1 here, dive into emotional depth. Scorpio is a water sign here, but for Scorpios, it's all about connection. They need to know that they can create intimate moments with you so they can actually trust you to then share their feelings with you here. So they want passionate, meaningful, trustworthy relationships here, okay? Sex tip number 2, explore power dynamics overall. Scorpios love to play with control here, so embrace role playing a little bit, introduce some kink, and let them take the lead or switch it up a little bit. Keep things exciting, and vice versa, like not just them, but just Scorpio season, partner, spouse, whatever it might be here. Sex tip number 3, Scorpio season is a time that uncovering sexual secrets could be ahead. So there might be some mystery that comes out, but you might also share or be inclined to share your deepest fantasies and encourage partner, spouses to like open up more and explore more. So again, it's that trust that's essential too in order to be comfortable in sharing desires here. And sex tip number 4 here, embrace kink and taboo. So Scorpios and Scorpio season is the time that a lot of people naturally are drawn to kink and naturally have this naughty side like come out, and naughty playful side with BDSM and kink. There's no shame on the BDSM and kink game, y'all. It's shamelessly sexy. So whether it's bondage, sensory play, any other type of kink or fetish here, like don't be afraid to open up the conversation or explore curiosity a little bit more for all things like maybe taboo or thrilling or just something different than, you know, the maybe routine sex that you could be having overall here. So Scorpio season's a really nice time to just be more open and be more open to BDSM and kink overall, which I'm here for. Let's talk a little bit about Scorpio sexuality here. So if I were to name the season, it's like the mysterious seducer, or Scorpio specifically is the mysterious seducer. So they were previously ruled by Mars, and then Pluto came into the picture here, okay, which is all about, you know, Scorpio energy being intense and passionate and raw energy, and they love sex. Like they are not afraid to explore the deepest corners of desire here, okay? And so Pluto specifically is the planet of like death, rebirth, transformation. So this might be a time of year that you notice that like, oh my gosh, I come out. Oh my gosh, now I came out as like bi, and oh my gosh, this next year I came out as gay, and oh my gosh, this next year actually like I'm pan, and this is like my energy, right? But there's a lot of sexual evolving that naturally just goes along. So you might also see like celebrities, other people doing those things too when exploring their sexuality more, specifically during Scorpio season, because there's a catharsis with sex and sexuality and whom this person is. Scorpio is a water sign, so they really crave a lot of profound experiences, merging like the body, mind, and soul with their partners here. And they rule the genitals and reproductive organs, so think about intimate touches in those areas overall. Let's talk about some date nights here. Okay. So date night number 1 during Scorpio season, do some sort of passionate workshop here. This could be something fun because the 8th house that Scorpio rules is sex, it's tarot, it's occult, it's mystery kind of thing. So anything that relates to that specifically could naturally just enhance intimacy and pleasure with them when this is the time and the season of the year to really explore these scorpionic passions specifically. Date night number 2, do some sort of like sensual massage, be it a workshop or learning, and focus on the areas that they might crave a little bit of, like the hips or genitals, or use oils and really bestow upon that, like, and bestow, I don't know, bring about that like powerful connection with them. Date night number 4, this can be, you know, a combination of sexual confessions or even like mysteriousness with the night out. So you could share like a sexy secret with each other. This intimacy will really deepen the bond with you and a partner during Scorpio season, but maybe also like go to different places that feel mysterious, like speakeasies or secret locations for a night full of intrigue where like people don't really know about them or they're kind of hidden, and it's like those hidden gems overall. That's definitely on point for Scorpio season. You could also walk through a graveyard too, but I don't know how much that's going to help you with sexy self-care. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. So take that one as it resonates with you, because they also do rule death, the Scorpio. So let's talk about relationship advice for Scorpio season. Definitely set safe words. Number 1, if you're exploring BDSM and kinks, set your safe words up and establish them to ensure confidence and safety throughout play and everything like that. Tip number 2, definitely foreplay and aftercare are important when it comes to BDSM and kink, especially aftercare after having intense sessions, emotional aftercare, physical aftercare. Like there's so many different types, so it's really important to hone in on like what is it that you need specifically. Is it a cuddle? Is it a chat? Is it to, you know, collapse into the partner's arms? Is it to have a blanket? Is it to have water? Is it to have food in the fucking fridge so then you don't have to like worry about an intense session? Like what is it? Relaxation, right? Is it coming down from, you know, all the not chemicals, well, brain chemicals, kind of like high and like slowly like relaxing a little bit, okay? And relationship advice as well, number 3, is like self-disclose first. Like challenge yourself to be open and vulnerable during Scorpio season, because you might just be pleasantly surprised about what connection or connections you might be building when it comes to sexuality, sex, pleasure, intimacy, kinks, and fantasies. So share, you know, F it and find out kind of energy. So let's talk about Scorpio's affirmation and end it on their Sexuality affirmation here. I'm transforming into the most authentic, shameless, sexy version of myself here overall. So embrace that this Scorpio season here. Definitely let me know how you're feeling about the Scorpio season in the comments below. And if you are here for this video and you like this, definitely drop me a heart and smash that like button too. Always turn that notification bell on when you have subscribed, boo, because then you always know when my next video is coming out for you too. So as always, thank you so much for being here. Stay tuned for more and stay shameless.